Okay, we are here. We are back. Welcome, welcome. We are doing it live over on twitch.tv/JoyMacon. If you haven't came over, be sure to do so. But also make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, hit all the bells, because we got a Tower Fantasy 2.0 update stream. So I have not seen what all in it beyond the bare minimum of what we already know about 2.0. So let's see if anything good coming out of this. Guard your yields.
I heard from Samir. In your world, you have mountains, oceans, glaciers, and snowfields. But for someone from Vera, like me, all I can see is the bare desert and endless desolation.
Yeah, we didn't have the voiceover in the last trailer they put out on this, did they?
The first time I left Meroria, I asked my father, "Is this our home?"
I do like the robot deal. Very like Hawaiian
it
is.
has never been tamed. We just live here, like a group of lost people, holding on to the crumbling hope. Abysses, the nightmares that emerged from the gray abyss.
Oh
They
great,
took
we got
away
gold
the
suits.
future that should be ours. It is a battle with no end in sight.
So now the question is that like war bosses typed up?
The valor buried beneath the sand.
Speaking of war bosses.
The sacrifices that are no longer remembered. But I will remember them. Their lofty ideals. Their unfinished missions. Is Meroria a sanctuary? Or a tomb that draws us into eternal rest?
This is a lot more like grim than I was originally expecting.
I do not miss the steel and neon of this city, because the responsibility on my shoulders is connected to everyone here. I hope that one day I can embark on a new journey to enjoy the different sights. I know I have a long way to go.
Yeah, it seems like this is not only like a story trailer, but very much like a character trailer as well. Oh my god, they should be.
Space rift travel. Successful, Executor. We're now at High Cross District 7 in Vera Plain. Meroria's special consultant, Miss Lin, has planned this Vera Plain celebration launch event in our honor.
Thank you for accompanying me to Vera Plain to try and locate my brother. I'm also thankful for Miss Lin's invitation and her offer to be our guide for the tour around Vera Plain.
Okay, this is...
Do not worry, Executor. I will enter the map of Vera Plain into my
This is a lot more in depth than I thought.
Get lost in our subsequent operations.
I was betting just some PR
Mia
people
really is a
talking.
great helper. But our guide, Miss Lin, is such a busy person. We should be grateful she's taking the time to give us a tour. I hope we don't take up too much of her time.
Miss Lin may be the daughter of the last regional Archon, but she has earned Archon Larson's trust through her exemplary work and talent. Miss Lin has been in charge of keeping the peace in Vera Plain and Meroria. She's also very much relied upon by the people of Meroria.
Miss Lin really is perfect. She's so capable and elegant. No wonder she's so popular around Meroria. Oh, she has just sent us the details for tonight's arrangement. Let's take a look.
Also, I wasn't also betting to be like in lore as well.
There's a lot to learn about Vera Plain. So tonight, Miss Lin will give us a detailed introduction. I think she may even share a few of her own stories.
Exploration of Vera Desert and Meroria is essential.
Oh, Miss Lin will be introducing a few friends to us too.
Okay, new characters.
Powerful allies.
Right. Vera Plain is frequently subject to attacks from gray space entities. Unfortunately, even Meroria cannot escape this fate. Battles break out from time to time, so
Yeah,
we must
maybe
be
it's a
careful.
gateway for instance.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Meroria's music industry is thriving. Want to find out how these pieces of music were made? Let's explore together.
Finally, the rewards we've all been looking forward to. All will be revealed soon.
These are the
I
Twitch
can't
drop,
wait to
boy.
get started.
Or
Let's
the
link up
or the
with Miss
title
Lin
auto
and begin
campaign.
Today's adventure.
I wouldn't doubt that you're being like tied to like Twitch drops, to be honest. Oh no, we do get a pack code. Okay, never mind. Let me get a screenshot of that. So we are just gonna go ahead and do it like PSO then. We're just gonna do keywords. Okay. Yeah, available to models. So chat, get your codes in. Oh god, they got Luna. Okay. Well, she all main now just by default because she got a black cat chat.
Hello, I'm Lynn, Miroria's special consultant. On behalf of Miroria, I welcome all travelers from afar. I heard there are mountains, seas, glaciers, and snowfields in your world. That must be quite a sight. Those of us born in Miroria have only ever seen the tireless neon and endless desert. We thought we had a chance to make a change, but the arrival of the Abyssins squashed that hope. Shirley said she lost her brother.
So did they
Zeke
come?
in the space-time
Or did they find
turbulence,
them?
which may have sent him to Vera. However, there are no signs of him anywhere in Vera's entry and exit records. It would really be bad news if he was held in the abyssal field. I trust you have heard that the greatest threat to our survival in
Okay,
Vera
so
Plane
story why we're gonna be
is the
looking for
gray
someone.
space entities. The Abyssins are powerful gray space entities, and the full extent of their field abilities is still a mystery to us. That's why I wish to invite you to join us in order to accelerate our research into the Abyssins. Maybe we'll be able to find clues to Zeke's whereabouts.
So another what we
Of
doing like
course,
PSO. We
it's
gotta figure out
only
what the
your
dolls
first
are, but we
time.
might get answers in that
You'll
old
need to get an
fancy.
understanding of Vera before helping us with research into the Abyssins. Whether it's Vera's barren desert or Miroria's steel and neon lights, you'll have to experience them for yourself to truly understand. So, Executor, are you ready to begin today's journey?
Sure.
Let's get to it then.
Long we get
Unlike
more
the
information
diverse
than dolls,
landscapes
I'm
of
in.
Vesperia, only an endless desert, scarce in water and vegetation, awaits in the Vera Desert, where Miroria sits. Where there is wind, a sandstorm will certainly follow, disorienting all who are caught in it. If you
Okay,
encounter
weather
such
effects,
weather,
okay.
you should consider seeking shelter until the storm passes.
I can tell you're still getting
Due to
your
the
feet
long-term
wet here,
effects of the
rookie.
weather here, rock pillars are a common part of the landscape in Vera Desert. I should remind you that due to the unique structure of the rock pillars, narrow at the bottom and wide at the top, you should tread carefully if forced to climb them. Even
That'd
when
probably
the
be kinda
weather is
difficult, I
clear,
imagine,
the
why?
desert isn't as peaceful as it may seem.
These are all just straight
Quicksand
climbing.
lurks throughout the desert and will devour everything that crosses it. Always watch your step.
Well,
Of
we know how
course,
we're gonna
the
die a
desert
lot.
isn't completely devoid of beauty. Even I was surprised when I first laid eyes on Oasis. It's like gazing at beautiful, sparkling emeralds scattered throughout the desert. You should always keep an eye out for enemies while exploring Vera Desert, though. Common enemies like red flame lizards, horror beasts, and sandworms shouldn't be a problem for someone of your strength. But if you do come across world bosses like Magma and Rudolph, I suggest you avoid approaching them without backup.
So yeah, more co-op
Magma
stuff.
is a
Good.
killing machine created by malicious forces in Miroria before the Cataclysm. The Cataclysm wiped out its evil owners, so it has been wandering Vera on its own for decades.
Yeah, it seems there's a lot
Magma
more
is
like
a
natural
huge
life
and
in this.
intimidating creature that looks like a crocodile, with hardened scales.
We
all
have a
over
bot
its
like
body.
this already.
Its skill in controlling
But like
wind
more
and
mecha.
sand grants it the ability to create a wall and trap its enemies in battle.
Yep.
Simultaneously
They're the
acting as a
intents,
shield
okay.
that protects it from external attacks. The Miroria's Department of Science and Technology bioengineered Rudolph to unravel the mystery of gray
I'm
space
sensing a new
entities.
mount.
It's a fusion of a gray space entity with native Veran creatures, which the Department of Science and Technology named Rudolph, Test Subject 6. Rudolph is an agile metal moose-like creature.
Oh
that
no, there's a
often
ball.
rams
Never
and
mind.
tramples its enemies.
I thought it was the
Rudolph is
mount.
also skilled in the art of creating lightning. So, don't even think of trying to escape once it has spotted you. Ranged attacks may give you an advantage in battle against Rudolph.
But good thing I always got some range
Despite
skeletons.
the harsh environment, Miroria stands tall and proud above Vera Desert.
The prosperity Meroria enjoys today is all thanks to all the inhabitants who came before us. Meroria began as a mere shelter in the aftermath of the cataclysm. It was the hard work of countless scientists and laborers that made Meroria the great city you see before you.
I'm so curious to see how elaborate the city is.
Mirafleur Hall. It's a pleasant,
Or how much of it it
Oriental-style
looks.
hotel situated in the busiest part of the business district. Don't worry, I've made long-term occupancy arrangements for you. Right next to Mirafleur Hall is Oasis Club, probably the most popular place
Casino?
for entertainment and relaxation in Meroria. I hear my colleagues in the security force are fond of coming here after work. If you'd like to have a drink, you should look for the bartender here.
Oh god, we're gonna do
They
Dance
say
Club,
he
huh?
makes a popular drink called Nightingale Heart. Another place to consider visiting in your spare time is the archives and the asset management.
I'm curious to see if it's like actual like player hub or not.
Information, including the history of Vera,
It should, right?
its technological developments, ecologies, and geological environments. It's really useful if you're trying to get to know Vera quickly.
How much of this is also gonna be
Right.
collectibles?
And entry is free.
Oh,
Meroria's
never
transport
mind.
network is highly
I
advanced.
thought you were gonna talk
and
about you could
get
find
anywhere
treasure
by
and
cruiser
donate
or
it.
subway. The subway is a very popular site you should consider visiting. Traveling between subway stations has become one of the most exciting bucket list items for tourists. In short,
And also, we now
Meroria
got
is a
video
city
ads
that
now.
never
If you guys
sleeps.
noted that.
The light pollution is quite serious here, and the music rarely stops till dawn. But I am used to all the noise now. In Meroria lives my brothers and sisters in arms, as well as the people who I want to protect. So, I really hope you can grow to like Meroria as much as I do, and adapt to living here in Vera.
So it's technically what, like 3 or 4
That's
areas?
it for your introduction to Vera. I apologize.
So
in
it's safe to say
advance.
this is not
I
just
won't
like,
be able to stay for the next
you know,
part of this
faction
trip.
cities.
Archon Larson
They're like
has called for an
legit
emergency
a
meeting
hub.
due to recent gray-space entity attacks around Silver Coast Lab in the north of Vera Desert. I've asked Ruby to replace me as your guide instead. She agreed right away, but I'm still a little worried. It's her first time accepting such responsibility, so I hope you'll forgive her for any mistakes she may make. Anyway, I must be off. Farewell.
Thanks to Miss Lynn for taking the time out of her busy schedule to show us what a unique place Vera is.
Yeah, it really is special. Being able to build a safe haven like Meroria on this barren land is quite an achievement by itself. If it weren't for the Abyssins, I truly believe Meroria could be a paradise.
I like it here at Meroria. I like its neon lights. We will help Vera defeat the Abyssins and find Zeke.
Nicely put. By the way, Miss Lynn
Let me
just
know
sent
what we
word
are
that she
technically
has
doing
asked
for the
Ruby
plot
to
now.
take her place as our guide.
Did Shirley say Ruby? I like Ruby too.
Also, they got
Let's
very much a
welcome
bait,
her.
like Dreamcast PSO vibe to it a little bit, huh? You know, just a tiny bit. But yeah, you guys saw it though. There were like advertisement stuff that could play. So I wonder that you're gonna be for like just promoting
Not
character,
here.
or will they do more with that stuff?
Not here either.
Wait, is she a summoner class?
You're gonna lose again.
Is that what she is?
Hi, I'm Ruby. This is Dolly. Oh, this is Spark. They're my best friends. Shh. Wanna know a secret? But don't tell anyone. This is my secret base. Wanna play with me?
No.
Hi, Executor, Mia, Shirley.
I feel like the character could get very creepy very quickly, chat.
Mom needs to handle some important things, so I'll be your guide now. I'm just worried, since I get lost a lot. But I will do my best and try not to disappoint Lynn. First, I want to show you my secret base. It's right here. I love playing hide and seek with dolls.
So there's a distant hub area?
If you can't find me anywhere, you'll probably find me here.
Or there's just like character lore
I've
stuff?
only told you and Lynn about this place. Not even Saki Fuwa knows about it. Right! I don't think you've met Saki Fuwa yet. Don't worry, I will introduce you.
Okay, so this is another new one, right?
Saki Fuwa is the head of the Miroria security force. Lin always says that Saki is a great warrior who has learned the ancient way of the sword. She's always dressed in kendo robes and uses twin swords. No one in the security force can beat Saki. But just between you and me, I still think Lin is the best. Don't tell Saki I said that, or she's gonna have my head. Oh, but Saki has a secret that only a few know. And I can tell you it. Saki loves to buy toys. But she always says that they are works of art or
They're what we're gonna give her for relationship building.
To eat in Miroria are. Strawberry donuts, chocolate cakes, vanilla milkshakes, mushroom noodles. Oh, my mouth is watering already. I brought my allowance with me today, so we can go check them out later. Besides a variety of good food, there's lots of fun to be had in Miroria.
Well, the casino
My
chat.
favorite are the gachapon machines all over Miroria, but I don't get much of an allowance.
Okay,
I have to
so
save my Mira for
gachapons
so
are gonna
long
become
just
normal.
for a
Got it.
single play. By the way, Mira is the currency here in Miroria, and you can get some by doing things such as completing missions, exploring Vera, and opening chests. Take
Oh,
good
we
care of your
absolutely
Mira.
gonna do that,
It's
chat.
essential for living in Miroria. Don't be careless like some people who drop them everywhere. I have picked up so much Mira from bushes, under tables, in ponds.
So is it just technically the new, what was it, like dark crystal or whatever they call it, the dark whatever?
Others is a good virtue. If you meet anyone who needs help, don't be afraid to lend a hand.
You know, the like
You
quote
may
unquote
even
free
be
corn
surprised at
seed.
what you get in return.
Well, I wonder if you could, I imagine you probably could
What's
also
next
probably
again?
buy it with money as well, right?
Let me think. Oh, let me introduce two powerful enemies. Lin calls them instance bosses. You'll get heaps of rewards if you defeat them. Let's start with the endgame instance and the puppet singer. They say this.
Oh, here we
boss
go.
was
New
once a
ways.
singer
Okay.
droid here in Miroria. One day, a gray space entity invaded the droid, and then it lost control and became extremely scary. The puppet singer can unleash wind blades and launch dash attacks, so be careful when you go up against it.
So is it
The
a
rewards for
single,
defeating
like
it
a
are
single
well worth the
instant?
challenge. It's very likely to drop high-quality equipment with volt or physical stats.
Okay.
The other boss you'll face is the Abyssant Weaver in the Sadness Valley instance. It's a gray space entity and a big baddie. It's really difficult to defeat.
So it is. It looked like
The
it is a
Abyssant
straight
Weaver will
boss,
summon
like
doppelgangers in
waves.
battles to supply itself with energy. You must prioritize eliminating its doppelgangers first, because the Abyssant Weaver is invincible while they exist.
Of course he is.
If you
Why would he
manage to
not be?
defeat it, you're likely to be rewarded with high-quality equipment with flame or frost stats. I'm a wielder
Well,
of
we
flame
know who
craft,
I'm
by the
going
way.
for. So yeah, that's actually a good
If you
hint
need
on like
friends
some
to fight these monsters together, just in case you need
like some of
help,
the gimmicks
I can help too. There's a horrific place in
or
Vera,
mechanics.
and that's gray space. It's filled with abyssins. But Lin also said it's filled with treasures, like the gold nucleus, potent omnium crystals, energy crystal dust, Mira, and much more.
Man, 2.0 gonna have a lot, doesn't it?
For these treasures. What? You wanna go too, Executor? Well, it's not that easy to get in.
So we got what?
You need to
3
reach
war
level
bosses
74
as of
and
now.
have a Vera
2
exploration
waves.
progress of at least 40%. As for how to enter the gray space, let me think. There are random gray space fissures that appear around Vera Desert.
Okay, yeah. What
That's
exactly
your
are
way in.
these?
Or you can use gray space scriptures to enter from anywhere in Vera. You're likely going to find some gray space scriptures when exploring
So,
Miroria.
so there's another
Can't stress
intent.
this enough. The abyssins inside the gray space are really,
Ah,
really terrifying.
never mind. This is how we get into the
Abyssal
waves.
Devourer.
Okay.
puppet singer and the abyssant weaver. The mere thought of them sends a chill down my spine. Just
So that could be all like currency to get the waves going.
If
Okay.
you believe you're as good as Lynn, you can attempt the 8-player co-op raid. In addition to the normal challenges from before, a hard mode has now been added to the raid. You will get space-time crystal fragments once you complete the challenge.
Yeah, because the original
and
waves
they
we
can
had
be
was
used
4-man,
to
right?
exchange for a new combat engine. I almost forgot. There is a new instance in the raid called Battle Test Area. The final boss, Rudolph, has been introduced to you before, and he's even more terrifying here. So keep that in mind. Don't let your guard down, Executor.
Okay, so just a harder version of something we already
That's all
have.
for the serious stuff. It took me a long time to memorize it all. I hope I didn't miss out on anything.
Man,
Oh,
yeah.
right, I almost
Like,
forgot.
there might be
There's a
actually some good
secret
in-game
machine
for the most part,
near
huh?
Aurora that requires you to find. I promise it'll be worth your time. Now, I want to tell you about Vera's music. I always find Vera's music to be the best. I'm sure you will think so too, Executor. But I have to ask, do you know how these moving pieces of music are produced?
Okay, that's just gonna be behind the scene.
That's okay. Watch the video and you'll find out.
Hey, welcome back, CW. Or CM. Yeah, this is the dev stream that happened earlier today for Tower of Fantasy of it new expansion that coming on the 20th. Which we just found out about a whole bunch of waves coming, a whole bunch of battle now. We doing music stuff and like yeah, they obviously put a lot of work into the dev stream. Like my god. They actually have like, you know, the character, the voice actors, all of it like playing in like universe. Don't get me wrong, I kind of admit Robot Hero Y, but man, like production wise, this is night and day. You know, for a dev stream. Who knows? Maybe eventually they will add a hub bundle that will give you a build. That might happen eventually. Yeah, the combat is really fun in it. Like, yeah, it not like super like half-assed like PSO combat, but yeah, the combat itself is really good though. To be honest, I get maybe in some ways it might actually be better than PSO combat, depending. I get depending on like, cause I get the bigger distance is you know, well PSO I get would be a lot more like guild based in a way. Well, the combat is very much about of course real time combat, but at the same time, like learning how to link like between elements and characters. And like that whole like how they play off each other and what make it so much fun. And then also not counting like, you know, switching on the fly depending on what you're fighting as well. You had a lot of like moving parts into Tower Fantasy combat. Well, you know, PSO is like very much these are your skills and, you know, learning how to use them better. Which is like a different type of, you know, complex. So I wonder if they're gonna do anything like with it music beyond just the music. I wonder if we're gonna have like ability to unlock that music. Or is it just all like zone and atmospheric music? Cause it'd be nice, honestly, if they did take something from like PSO where like, you know, you unlock a way to actually listen to the music outside of, you know, whatever zone. Yeah, that's the other thing. It is a lot more slower pace. Like, I wouldn't say, like, you know, super slow by any means, but it is slower than PSO combat. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see, honestly, like, if they're gonna do anything with the music. Especially since, you know, obviously we got the monitor, like, promoting stuff. I wonder if we will have, like, similar stuff to, like, PSO, well, you know, stuff outside advertisement will play on the monitors. Maybe, you know, probably not a console or anything. I don't think they're gonna go that route fully. Because I think that's gonna stay pretty unique to, you know, PSO. But, like, it'd be nice. It'd be nice if they do something with all this beyond just, you know, areas. But yeah, once they're done, I do want to go back. I want to look at them Gachapon again. I want to see what all is available in that Gachapon machines. But yeah, it really does feel like you're gonna be one of them cases, like, instead of, you know, doing collectible to get the material to do, like, the like, what is it? Orange? Is it orange or the yellow? I don't remember. My colorblind might also be playing into that. But like the non, like legendary pool, like the more free one that you can find. I wonder if the Gachapon stuff gonna fall into that camp, or there could be one of them cases where you would get the material, and either the material can be, you know, for pools or just for Gachapon. Cause it look like it might just be for Gachapon.
Well,
So I wonder if that means like the normal pools are just gonna, you know,
you gotta listen to this song.
you know, go back to just
It's my
being
favorite.
paid or not.
Let me play it for you.
Oh, we got vocals. Okay. Yeah, this is the new intro song, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is the new theme. So pretty much what, 3 characters are what we are looking at for this expansion? Man, this is very much being, you know, obviously all about this one in the front. Then again, I guess the main story is gonna be pretty much, well, the main story, huh? Also, did we just get copyrighted, chat? We probably did, didn't we? God, this sounds like something that would be in Beat Saber. Watch it, probably is, right? Cause this is not the same band that did League of Legends, like K-pop stuff or J-pop or whatever it is, pop band thing, is it? It kind of sounds like it a little bit.
See? Isn't it amazing?
Long don't copyright me. Yes, it is. It's amazing.
You live in Miroria. Of course, there are other perks of living in Miroria too. Here's one. You will get milestone rewards as well as many event rewards from Side by Side. Star Path navigation.
Oh wait, that login
and
campaigns.
login
Okay.
supplies just by registering. Besides the rewards, there are tons of new expansion events for everyone to participate in, like Miroria Tour, Ultimate Weapon,
God, there gonna be
and
so many
Childlike Innocence.
campaigns.
Joining the events will get you Red Nucleus and many other rewards.
Yeah, running all the way to November. Okay. Ooh, another key. Screenshot time. I will take that money, chat. Yeah, to 4 p.m. tomorrow, chat.
I'm going to invite everybody to come with me now. Let's give a big thank you to Ruby and Miss Lynn for giving us a great tour of Vera. It was awesome. You're very welcome. I've had a great time with you, Mia, Shirley, and Executor. Make yourself at home in Vera and come visit me when you can. I will be waiting at the secret base.
Okay. Nice. Okay. I gotta say, for the full, you know, actual proper, like, dev stream, That would not what I expected. I really thought we were just gonna have like PR talking heads like going over like, okay, we doing that many ways, we doing the characters. I would not expect them to do this in continuity and with actual voice actors. That's neat. I like that. Good job. Good job, Tower Fancy people. But yeah, man, those seem to be like a lot happening in this expansion. Like don't get me wrong, the story of like, oh, Portal went missing bit. Like, I get that technically no different in the bait game being like, oh, dude with our friend went missing and trying to figure out where they went typed up. And like, you know, it's still like hunting down people. Yeah, simply that haven't changed. But I gotta say, I wasn't betting the tone to be like a little more like a leap from that trailer anyway, seeming like a little more like I get downplay a little more like apocalyptic. Like don't get me wrong, and like, you know, the bait game of Tower Fantasy was, you know, very depressing as well, especially the early on part. But you know, it always still had like a little sense of humor. I imagine that's still gonna be here, just like it seemed to like lean a lot more in like depressing than I was expecting. But yeah, like I would say probably the biggest takeaway for me on this is mainly probably the new wave battle and the instant stuff. You know, and nice to see that they are like leaning into that, which I guess in return kind of also helping the whole, you know, ideal of this being a MMO and, you know, not an MMO in passing like a lot of other wannabe MMOs, like actually inhaling, you know, what it is. So I'd be interested to see, especially since I wanna see what like an 8-man is, because I'm a little like not exactly caught up with exactly everything happening with Tower Fantasy. Thank you, PSO. Thank you, New Genesis. But because I don't think we have any 8-mans in the game yet. I gotta let me know in chat or in the comment if you're watching it after the fact. So yeah, I'm kind of excited with that, especially to see how many mechanics gonna be there. 'Cause obviously, the mechanics, especially for that second boss. But I'm honestly a little surprised that the deal didn't end up being a mount. I imagine we're probably gonna get that mount. I don't see why we wouldn't get it as a mount. So maybe that'd be one of the rewards if you like bomb that boss enough or something. Which, you know, speaking of it, like here it is for anyone that didn't see it. Because originally when I saw it in the trailer, it was just like, oh yeah, we totally gonna wide that thing. And then we found out like, oh no, it's like a war boss type of enemy. So we will see. We will see how much we actually got to farm the thing. Also, the thing pretty big as well. And lucky enough, we are good on my range. So yeah, like I'm interested to fight this thing. The crocodile fight that we saw a little bit ago. Like yeah, that like this dude, it kind of like so-so, because I say literally, I shouldn't say a lot like the metal one, because he does look like he got a few gimmick to him. But I feel like they're going to be like the main thing, and like, you know, a lot of the war balls, they're probably going to be let mechanical, technically outside the deal. So yeah, that is neat. And let me see, the whole hub area, though, is interesting. Because I'm wondering, because I get that the biggest thing here, for like the city, it seemed like the city is like, it seemed like going more the way of the city is like the area, and everywhere else outside the city is just like the wildlands of the desert. So having like one hub for every player to like technically hang out in would be honestly kind of neat. Because that's the one thing I can say about Tower Fantasy is like any of it is an MMO and you do see people running around. It still just like feel like everybody is so scattered around. Also, probably not helping that, you know, we can't actually see like all the rooms. So last time I played, we couldn't see all the rooms. So everybody would like scattered about between like what, like 80, 90, maybe more. So if we can like streamline it down where like you interacting with characters more, that would be like fantastic. Which I'm hoping that kind of what this is leaning into. But yeah, same thing, all three new characters. I'm a little sad that we're not getting no Habandos, though. Because, you know, you would think. Let me go back to the beginning of that section because I want to see what all in that in them gashapon machines. Oh, is that it? Oh, there we go. Okay, what all do we got here? So we got obviously a new vehicle part. We got us of course some red nucleus and yellow nucleus or nucleus. I think they red or nucleus white. Once again, colorblindness here. Obviously we got the new materials. We got us all upgrade items, so nothing too surprising there. We got this. I wonder what the deal is with this. I don't know what that item is. It's like maybe that like a reward or like a thing to give to character for like the dating sims. So I wonder what this is, and then of course more currency stuff. Also, if you notice, chat, like over here it's saying it locked. So is it gonna be one of them cases where you spend X amount of the gashapon and unlock the net one, and then you can pick between? Because I'm wondering if this is like, you know, as an example, especially since I know a lot of new Genesis play around here on YouTube and here in chat as well, would be, I wonder if they're going to be like when in new Genesis, well, when you pull so many times, you then will get an item to be like, pick whatever item you want. So I wonder if there could be one of them cases like you pull enough time, then just be instead of giving us a item or be able to pick an item, it just will unlock the net gashapon. And I'm curious about that. Also, if you noted, we got currency up here, though currency here, very similar to what we saw during like the summer event. But then we also have the temple using the chips. So I wonder if there can be like normal currency be for Fort Gachapon, and then like the chips will be for like the higher level one, or maybe higher chance. You know, similar to like how we got to this in between like red and orange nucleus. I wonder if that what this is. How many tower fancy when you have hundreds of hours to farm a new Genesis? Let's be honest. In this stream, as is with like the waves and stuff being like, oh yeah, the way will give you F, Y, and Z. Here's how you get them. It's like that already so much better than new Genesis. We know what content we're getting from where and how and what is that? But nope. Colt Sega can't do that. Can't do it, champ. But yeah, just for hunt bundles. I wonder since the story is, you know, obviously trying to find that dude for that the lady with the fan. I wonder like he might turn into one of the hub bundles. I wonder. Like obviously I get it. Like in most of the, you know, gotcha waifu sims, you know, it always lean a little more waifu than Habandos, but it would have been nice to at least get like one Habando in there, if anything. So hopefully, I need to look and see if there was any other male character available in the Chinese version of this. So why do it make it so hard for you? I think because Sega is like don't like any of us in some ways, but yeah, I'm interested in the, and I like how they literally do just straight up calls it like, hey, this is in-game like raid bosses. So like I really like the design of this bot. I feel like from the way they talk, obviously like this bot here gonna have like way more mechanics from the way it seems. And also with how my character is set up, because my characters right now is like, don't get me wrong, I have like, we have lightning, but at the same time, I'm main to it still fire and ice, and it's a fire and ice rewards. I got a feeling we're gonna be doing that one a lot in the near future. But yeah, I wonder though, when they were talking about like this stuff of like going into like this other dimension for the wave battle, and like it twofolds. I wonder if it's gonna be one of them cases of well, we're gonna get teleported, or we're gonna use the currency, what they called it, because it sounded like we're gonna use the currency to come in here, or maybe at energy, maybe at daily, I don't know, but or weekly. But I wonder if it is going to be one of them cases you open the whip, you go into the other dimension, and then it become like a separate area. Well, then you have like, you know, area that you will go to do one of the wave battles, you know, if you don't have the currency to go straight to it. So I wonder if that means, since from the way it looked like it might be one of them cases if you don't have the item to go directly into the wave, and you have to go to the area, you know, to get in parties and stuff, will we have to like hop into the dimension and then like fight our way to where the wave bosses are? You know, kind of similar to you know, like how WoW used to do it back before Dungeon Finals. Well, you know, you had to like physically travel to that area to then enter the queue to enter that dungeon. Because it kind of sounds like you're doing that as well as being able to skip directly to the wave. So I'm curious to see how that gonna like work, you know, like long term here. But I guess honestly these are questions that we probably could easily look up from, you know, the Chinese version. But I guess if anyone in the comments or chat over on YouTube, you know, if any of you play Chinese, let me know if anyone know how far off I am on this. So yeah. That is event. And like, good job, Tower Fantasy people. That was very jolly, but very like straight to the point. They went into it. It wasn't like cut down in like 9 minutes into a 30-second clip. So I'm totally not calling anybody out that may or may not be Sega. That is nice how they just literally talked their way through it as they went. And, you know, also, you know, paying, you know, the voice actor to do, you know, more voices is also good. So, I approve. I'm totally cool with it. They do more of these, I'm totally down. The only thing is like, I guess they need the other version of that. Because, you know, we have had another version that was, you know, mainly made up of, like, content creator dropping news and stuff, which was also great. Like, my God, I freaking love when, like, you know, companies, you know, actually invest in a community and allow the community to be, you know, involved in the process of getting the information out beyond, you know, just fake YouTube videos and whatnot. So, like, both versions, you know, this version as well the content creator version, like, it's really great. Like, this is good from Level Infinite. So yeah, no idea when the next time we're going to have it, because obviously, more than likely, probably the next time we will see something like this will probably more than likely be whenever, like, you know, 2.5 or 3.0 or whatever comes in the future. But yeah, for the time being, and then not counting, once again, all the campaign stuff. And also, I got to remember to type in the code chat. Like, this is looking promising. Like, 2.0 is looking very promising. So, I guess we will be hopping into this on the 20th. And we will see how they go. Also, if we can make our way to our Halloween marathon, which we do over on Twitch. So, if you're watching it over on YouTube, come on over to twitch.tv/TroyMacon. Say hi. We might start getting into, you know, after a few hour Halloween stuff, hop in Tower Fantasy to try to get semi-caught up for this, because, like I said, I am a little behind, so we can get more Tower Fantasy content coming here, right along with NGS as well. So, since it will be available over on YouTube, and is if you are watching it there, so everybody in Twitch chats, say hi to YouTube, and of course, if you're all over there, make sure you do thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit all the bells so you don't miss out on any of the Tower Fantasy and PSO news. Since PSO not going anywhere, but hopefully more Tower Fantasy stuff will be coming. So be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the shenanigans. Yeah, leave a comment. Comment helps that well. If you don't have a comment, I don't know, leave a period, maybe a happy fate. You do you. So yeah, that would do it for the Tower Fantasy event.